Well, as you can see, we've got a little bit of snow on the ground. It is Saturday morning right now. We got done chopping corn here Thursday night. We ended up getting snow late Thursday afternoon, and it ended up snowing until about 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon, which was Friday. This was the last bunk we filled here. We covered that here on Friday, and it snowed a good fair deal while we were covering it. You can see the cover went on in 50-foot sections. You can see as it crests up on the top there, it snowed the whole time while we were covering the bunk until we put this last 50-foot wide sheet on. You can see the snow is on the tires up above there, but there's not as much snow on the tires down below here. So we're going to get ready now to shell corn, combine corn, whatever you want to call it. We've also got beans to do. So we've got silage boxes that we've got to get off of a few trucks, and we've got to switch some tires over. The guys are working on that. I've got to get the silo loader up in that silo right there. But before I do that, I've got to work on an overhead door. And then we're going to move into getting the silo loader put to the top so that we can put high moisture corn in that cement silo there. And then we're going to put high moisture corn in this bunk over here too. What we do is set the roller mill up on the other side of that wall right there and auger the corn over into this bunk here, and then this bunk will have high moisture corn in it as well. That silo right there holds about 1,000 ton, and we'll end up putting, we could put a few thousand ton in there. Hopefully it fits. Hopefully it holds all of what we have. So like I said, we're going to move into fixing that overhead door, and then we're going to put that unloader up to the top. So we'll join you back here in a little while. We're in barn 9, and when I opened this door up for the last time this morning, it went up about 3/4 of the way. And we got this snarled up mess here with the chain. So we're going to push this door all the way down. I've got a pile of chain and a snarled up mess here in the bucket of the telehandler. We're going to push this door down, get this old chain off in there, and throw a new one on. So I'm going to unhook that mechanism there with that little rope on it, and then I'll push the door down, and then we'll be able to pull that chain out of there and get it all back together here. Now I just got to straighten out this mess of chain here, this new one. Roll it up around that idler sprocket there, run it down through, and hook it all back up. Twist it. Twist it. Right? Alright, we've got a clean chain end here now. Now we can string it back up there now. Alright, now let's see if we can pile it into the bucket without having getting all snarled up. Alright, we've got the chain on. The first time I put it on, I had a twist in it, so we had to take it back off and just twist it on that idler sprocket. We're going to back up to the other end here. He's going to get back far enough so that the door can come all the way up. And we'll cycle it a couple times, and then we've got to hook up a couple of remotes here. Got to do the whole deal with it. So, all right. So he's gonna park right. All right. Go ahead and raise the door. All right. What I've got to do is I've got to adjust the stops on this now. So we're gonna spin this one out a little bit on the closed side here, so we're just going to spin that a little bit. Not much. There. Alright, Nate, go up with it. Alright, so we had to adjust these little stoppers here, and then that comes up against a switch right there, this little plastic wheel. And that hit that switch right there, and the door's open. All right, now go down. The switch for down is this one. Okay, go down, and that wheel right there, you can see it moving across. That's going to hit the end of that switch right there. Door's going down. Bang. So, door's closed. Hit the switch. Alright, so that's going to do it with this door. We're going to run over and screw around with the sound loader now. Alright, we just got set up in the corn silo unit here now. We're going to get this sound loader set up so that we can fill the silo. We've got to take the blower pipe off, set that down on the frame here, and then we got to pull the unloader to the top. But before we do that, we got to put the distributor on and set all this up. So we got Nate and Junior in here. So, all right, we got the distributor itself set down in there. Now we're going to set the panel on here. But before we do that, there's a breaker panel on your side, Nate. You got to turn the blower off. Put that little thing down. It should be the bigger of the two breakers. There. Right there. Yeah. Alright, Andrew, you can reach up and grab that cord. It should be coming down through the bottom there, right down through the blower. This? Now we got it. No, down through the bottom here. Now we got to get our collars. They got this one. I don't know. Shake it up. Got the cord over here. Alright, we've got the unloader is ready to go to the top. I've got it plugged in. We're just going to run it a little bit, make sure that the distributor is where we want it. And I've got a switch right outside the door here. So, there. That's how that works there. We'll end up running the unloader up to the top where the blower pipe is, if you can see that up there. And then the cord comes down and hits that chute, and then this spinner spins it to the outside of the silo, and then you can kind of see the unloader's going around real slow. It's running on the ring drive. We've turned the blower and the distribution auger off. That's off, and then all that is running is the distributor and the ring drive. So that just goes slowly around in a circle while the silo's filling, and that evenly distributes corn to the outside, and you don't have 3 separate piles like we used to have with the pipe style distributor. So yeah, well, all right, we're gonna shut this off here, and I'm gonna climb to the top of the silo, and we're gonna pull it up with a winch. All right, we've got the power winch is locked into detent now, so it's going up on its own. Nate's going to be outside the silo here, and he's going to shut that off once it gets to the top. So I got to climb to the top. He's going to hook my silo cord on a rope that I'm going to drop down. I've got to pull the rope up to the top and drop it in through one of them doors up there, so that actually it'll go to the top of the silo itself, and then we'll plug that in so that we can run this distributor and the ring drive. So this is the bottom side of what the unloader looks like. You've got the auger here that distributes the corn or material that you have in the silo. It runs that to the center, and then this is the blower right here. That's the same type of device that's on the chopper that blows the material from the chopper and into the truck. Same concept. So we better get climbing to the top, get the cord pulled up, and then I've got to tie on my silo chute. That black thing there is for the clean chute. The clean chute goes on the bottom there, but that doesn't fit out through the door. So what we have to do, we have to pull that to the top, shove that in through the very top of the silo itself, and tie it. I tie it up to the tripod, and then that's there for when we get the silo full. In the past, I've climbed up the outside of the silo, hooked a rope on it, pulled it out, set it down on the ground, and then we have to pull it back up to once we go to start feeding out of the silo. So I better get climbing to the top here and get doing what I've got to do while that's running itself to the top. All right, we're just about to the top. We've got about 5 feet left to go here. And as you can see, as the unloader is coming to the top, it's getting closer to the blower pipe there. Almost there. I can almost reach this damn chain here now. Yeah, I got about 3 feet. That's good, Nate. That's good. All right, so we've got our chain hooked. That's going to keep the tripod in one spot. And then we're just going to come over to here. We'll plug our cord in. And it's in right there. And then what we're going to want to do is tie this cord back to this chain, just so that the cord doesn't drop down and get caught on the unloader. there's that and that. Okay, I've got everything set here. So I'm just going to pull that silo chute up now. Run in and turn that switch off, Nate. All right, the unloader's up to the top. That's going to do her for tonight. I wonder how much life is left on this battery here. It's got 75%. This battery's got 75% of it left, running this light for 45 minutes. All right, folks, that's going to do it for this video. I want to thank you for watching, and we will catch you at the next one. Remember to leave a thumbs up if you like this video. Drop me a comment down below and subscribe if you haven't yet already. We're going to start combining here shortly, maybe tomorrow. So we've got to let some snow get melted off the corn here yet, and we're going to be able to get on it just as soon as we can here. So thanks again for watching. We'll catch you at the next one.